There are times when we all get frustrated. Have you ever been frustrated and done something you regretted or felt bad about after? Have you ever wished you had a rewind button? I have experienced this many times before, and I'm sure you have too. While there is no such thing as a rewind button, there are strategies we can practice to help us handle frustrating situations. These strategies can help us problem solve without hurting the people around us. Want to learn more? Stick around with this TeenChangers episode focused on emotional control. It's hard for anyone to use or think of strategies when we are feeling strong emotions such as anger or frustration. Some of the keys are to think about what you can do when you begin to feel your emotional control slipping. If we think about ways to help ourselves with emotional control ahead of time, we don't need to try to think and problem solve in the heat of the moment. By the way, if you feel like there are people who seem to always appear as though they are in control and they don't get upset, they probably have already practiced and mastered emotional control. As with everything, this is a skill that we can practice and learn. Have you ever watched a baseball game? If you haven't seen a baseball game, pitchers and catchers are two of the positions on the baseball diamond, and they communicate using visual cues. Even coaches and players have a lot of hand signals or visual cues to tell a player what pitch to throw, whether to continue running to the next base, or to stay put. Visual cues are used all over the world in many situations. Have you ever had an inside joke with a friend or someone you care about? Someone can say a phrase or a word or share a look with you, and there is a lot of communication without anything being said. We can use those cues and visual cues to help us. Let's learn about some of the visual cues to help remind us to keep emotional control or to keep our cool. Create visual cues to help remind yourself to stay calm in situations which could frustrate you. I know that when I am going to be in a situation that may frustrate me, I bring a pen that helps remind me to stay calm. My pen has a positive phrase. Maybe you could put a sticker or a drawing somewhere to remind you to breathe and control your emotions. I would love to find a sticker that has ice cubes on it to remind me to keep my cool. What could help remind you that you can keep your emotions in check? Remember, any new skill will take time, energy, and practice. It's okay to slip back into old habits if you recognize it, figure out what didn't work, and try again. That's metacognition, which is another video series. TeenChangers is here to help you. Need a little encouragement? Check out TeenChangers on Twitter or Instagram. Take some time to think about, write it down if you want to, or have a conversation with someone. What does it feel like when you begin to feel frustration or anger? For me, I can feel my jaw tense, and I feel like my heart is beating faster. I also usually have the urge to say something mean and unkind. When you feel frustrated, are you able to continue to problem solve? Again, for me, it depends on the situation. Am I working on something I already have a lot of confidence with? If I am, I might be able to persevere even through those frustrated feelings. Am I in a new situation? If that's the case, I will probably struggle to manage my emotional control if frustration arises. So that'll dictate how my frustration feels. I need to be aware of that as much as I can ahead of time. Alright, so here's the challenge. What visual cue can help you to stay calm or calm down before you get completely frustrated in a situation? For me, I use Winnie the Pooh. I mean, after all, that bear never seems to be upset or thrown by anything. For me, he is a great visual cue to help remind myself nothing positive seems to result from me losing my temper or letting my frustration get the best of me. How about for you? Is there a specific situation in which you find yourself frustrated more than others? Did you put a visual cue on your notebook or on a digital device you have with you in those situations? Would a photo of your pet help you? Baby animals are always very relaxing for anyone to look at. If you were able to design a t-shirt with your visual cue, what would be on that shirt? Think about it. What could you have accomplished in some situations if you had made different choices if there was a rewind button and you'd had a do-over? This may help you to make the effort to place visual cues for yourself so you can be more successful or less hurtful with your words and actions to the people around you. Create a meme or two and think about what that meme could say to help you or a classmate or a friend calm down. Check out the activity in the links below. Sometimes I don't need a visual cue, but I do need a mantra to myself. You can think of that meme that you've created or incorporate your favorite joke, quote, or something else to help you use your feelings to help you continue to move forward. Sometimes we all just need to take a breath and breathe. While all feelings are real, and it's okay to feel those feelings, sometimes our feelings can be expressed in ways that aren't helpful to us. This is where emotional control practice helps. We can acknowledge our feelings of frustration or anger and then do something productive with them. We hope you continue to practice your emotional control strategies. There are lots of ways to help yourself practice and maintain emotional control. Choose one of the strategies in this mini lesson, such as a visual cue, a mantra, breathing exercises, a funny meme, or your own t-shirt design to remind you of what you can do to recognize and manage your emotions in a productive way. Are these the only strategies out there? Nope. But they are a great place to begin. As always, we encourage you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You can also find us on social media with the handle TeenChangers12 on Twitter and Instagram. TeenChangers is about making a positive impact, one teen at a time. You've got this.